Welcome to our channel.
What
Connie.
the hell? First of all, if you do that,
Connie
you're
ASF.
shady, yeah? Absolutely shady.
Connie and ASF.
I think the backbenchers need to take this one. Welcome to
Shamelessly Opinionated.
So today our topic is going to be on Safaricom, and I know that's something on everybody's head. Is Safaricom a monopoly, and is Safaricom taking everything too much on its own hands, and is it benefiting the people, or is it taking more money out of the people's pockets? So hopefully we can start off. Maybe anybody want to start with?
I think I'll go.
Go ahead.
So, my problem with Safaricom is when Safaricom has a problem, the whole nation feels that problem. When Safaricom sneezes, the whole country has a cold, right?
True.
It's not good for any of us. I think that some of the market share needs to be divided among the other service providers.
How do you suggest you should do that?
When you left, remember you, yeah?
Remember?
You.
Oh, you. I thought when I left.
we had to say
I was
you.
so sure when I left.
No, when
why
you?
you?
No,
I had a market share?
let's focus.
Uh-huh.
When you left and the people who had you numbers were automatically moved to the Safaricom network, that needs to happen. I know there's talk of a Telkom Airtel merger in the future,
But
which I think will be
you
helpful.
become Airtel. You became Airtel, right?
No, you became Safaricom. You took Safaricom's
Safaricom
market share.
bought.
Oh.
Yes. So I think.
Reverse.
Sorry.
Safaricom took use.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
So
what I
we
mean,
can
yeah.
agree that Safaricom is a monopoly right now.
Yes, they have
Right?
They have over 80% of the market right now.
But is it really their fault? First and foremost, let's agree on
It's a good
something.
business.
Yeah?
Good business. Yeah.
It's a job of the market to turn the base material of our emotions into gold. Here's the thing. It's Safaricom, the better option. Not Safaricom, the only
the
option.
only option. By the way, that should be quoted.
No.
That should be quoted on Yaga.
Yeah.
Yaga.
Now
It's
let's
important.
let's agree on something, Leila. You see, as much as you're bringing that up, we live in a free market economy, yeah?
Yeah.
Where you're allowed to trade as much as you want,
Yeah.
where you're allowed to compete as much as you want.
Okay.
Safaricom has been here for years. So has Airtel. Back then when there was Zain.
Yeah.
Back then when there was Kensel.
Kensel.
They've been here
Kensel.
throughout and throughout. We had Orange coming in, we had you coming in.
Yeah.
And when they entered the market, first and foremost, they came with ridiculous offers.
Yeah.
Where you'd be able to buy 100 shillings worth of credit
Yeah.
and converse for the whole night, yeah?
Yeah.
So you had a lot of people jumping onto those networks way back when. And then here's the thing. Safaricom discovered, or rather came up with the idea, which we both know they didn't, of M-Pesa. And what that gave them was, yet again, market dominance.
Innovation.
You see, innovation. It put them a
Innovation
step
that led the
ahead.
world.
Okay, let me cut you guys short a bit, right? Because now we have those days we had just simply credit. You're calling people.
Yeah.
Now we have internet and we have bundles, right?
Yeah.
So now we have let's say for example, Airtel is offering better bundles than Safaricom. So if you're looking at competition, like what you're saying, Airtel right now I'd say would be number 2. If you guys want to correct me, I would say number 2 competition for Safaricom is Airtel. Now the thing about Safaricom is, let's say, if they're taking money from Mama Mboga, they're still taking the same amount of money from the CEO at the top. They don't steal discriminately or indiscriminately.
What do you mean steal, bro?
I would say, okay, no, I'm
What
not
do
gonna
you
say
mean
steal,
steal, bro?
Don't quote me on steal.
Yeah.
But let's say, for example, Safaricom can trap you in a system of debt, right? Let's say, for example, you're broke. Your Hque has 50 shillings, right? Then you get 50 shillings. You have to pay the Hque. Then you're back to zero. Then you have to now look for money again to put more credit. So it's like some of these things are literally trapping you in a system of debt. Would you agree on any of that?
I think both all of you have raised some pretty valid points. And what caught my attention from what you were talking about is competition, which is really now the essence of what we're talking about. So I guess by way of introduction, I'd say that the purpose of competition law is to ensure that there's healthy competition in the market.
True.
But the key aspect of this is not at the detriment of the consumer.
True.
Which is what Safaricom dominance is. The consumer is suffering.
So
true.
firstly, being a monopoly or having a market dominance in the market is not an issue. It's the abuse of the dominant position.
Keyword is abuse.
Abuse, yes. And what is key in looking at this situation is we can't look at it broadly. We have to break it down. As Lenana, correctly put it, you have voice, you have M-Pesa, and you have the internet. And so when we break these into subsegments, which is what a lot of competition lawyers would tell you, you break it down into subsegments and you look at whether there's abuse in each particular segment. Now, the question becomes, as Nyaga correctly put, if we're doing well, why are we being punished for it?
It's true.
And when we're examining this context, when we're looking at abuse, we need to look at, for example, is there price fixing?
Right.
Is there restrictive trade practices? What it just simply means is, are we using our position as a dominant, entity to drive out our competition? If we're not doing it, why are we being punished?
That's true.
My response to that is, it's like,
That's true.
You've raised very valid points.
Yeah.
Like, about the legal stuff, I don't know, man. I'm not
Yeah.
a lawyer.
But we got a lawyer here.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, from the point of a consumer, because I have two lines. I have my Safaricom line, I have my Airtel line.
Yeah.
Safaricom I use strictly for M-Pesa because the things that I can't do with my Airtel line, I cannot pay my electricity bill with my Airtel line, or I can. I think I can, but it's a lot easier for me to pay with my Safaricom bill. Hold up. Which is innovation. I understand. The reason when I was talking to the producer of this show, and the reason why I asked her to, put this topic forward was because of that blackout that happened, I think like 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
The country was at a standstill because people could not call, people could not send emails.
Because there were no options.
There were no options. Everyone was on Safaricom, and Safaricom was
Bob
down.
was calling
But
me
my
by there. I'm not
question
sure.
is
Is that Bob Coleman?
That is my problem.
Let me
That
just
is my
hold on a
problem.
bit.
Just hold on. That's my problem with Safaricom dominance is that when something goes wrong, we're stuck. That's it.
But
For the same way that the government has
let me jump in here.
I see Jamaliza.
Okay,
Hold on.
finish.
I am not. If for example, if Kenya Power had a problem, the government would step in to expedite the fixing that problem. It's Safaricom has a problem. The government is like, you're on your own, my guys. The government doesn't have a role in the management of Safaricom.
So should it become private? Should Safaricom become a government institution?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying.
it can't become. It's like
because
being a
it
private
holds,
company, it helps a lot of people as well.
because it holds such a necessity to the public. It's important that the government has a role in its management. That's how I feel.
My question
Nyaka has
is,
something to add on to that.
my question
That's
is,
okay. Let her finish
no
up.
one forced people to choose Safaricom.
Thank you very much. And that's where I was going with this.
That's
Leila, let me
That's
explain.
fine.
No, chill, Leila, let me explain
That's
something
fine.
to you.
Okay,
Because ultimately,
let
You see, the thing is, you cannot, and I've shut up and I've let you speak, yeah?
Yeah.
But at the same time, good things come to those that hustle.
Yeah.
First things first, let's get that clear. First and foremost, Safaricom is a private entity.
Yeah.
And as Nasra is rightfully putting, nobody forced you to join. Walk away. First and foremost, it's the biggest telecommunications company in Kenya.
East
And
Africa.
right now, as it stands, it's the biggest bank in Kenya. How do you control such a thing? Do you really think, even though the government wanted
That's
to,
exactly
they'd be
why
able
it
to
needs to
control
be
it
controlled.
with all the corruption that there
That's
is?
exactly why
Can
you
I-
can't.
can I-
Listen
can
to
I
Uber.
answer?
That's what I
Uber.
think.
Uber is in Kenya. It came and changed the whole transportation system in Kenya. True or false?
True.
So is Airbnb. It's coming in, yeah? So you see, you have a lot of companies that are coming in based on innovation. Facebook, you can mention them.
Yeah.
Apple right now, yeah,
Trillion
has
dollar
more
company.
money. Yeah, it has more money than the Federal Bank
Let me
of
tell you-
America.
let me
And you
tell-
see the thing about Airtel. I mean, the thing about Apple here is the thing that's flawed about Apple is if you look at all their charges.
Yeah.
If you ever have an Apple device, if you look at all their charges, all their screens,
Apple.
they're so defective. It's so defective,
Yeah.
which is the same thing as Safaricom. Some of their products are so defective.
Right.
Just trying to pull you
But
in
okay, let me
to
just
spend a
let me
bit
just
more.
add in on that, yeah.
Yeah?
Like kind of what Leila said, right? If you look at government institutions and how they are run, right? Most government institutions are either run very slowly. Like profit incentive makes a company better. And you see how Safaricom has grown over the years to the point where there's M-Pesa. They're employing so many people with M-Pesa shops. Private companies help people in a way that, fine, sure, it hurts the consumer's pocket in terms of credit. But if you look at how government companies go all the way down to the ground, like things are done slowly, things are dilapidated. I get what you're saying, Nyaga, that we need Safaricom to stay private in terms of it helps people.
They will
And
stay private. There's
it's-
nothing you can do about
if
it,
the
bro.
government enters,
Like, straight up, there's nothing you can do
no,
about
but I'm
it.
saying,
I can have an opinion about
No,
it.
they're very
I
shrewd.
can have an
Hold on,
opinion.
Let me
I will
ask.
have
Let
an
me
opinion.
give you a
Let me
perspective.
finish.
I will have an opinion about it.
If the government enters, let me not lie. Look at some of the companies that the government has taken over and see how they are really good. Look at Uchumi, for example. Uchumi went Paka, there's like the shelves, you're just looking for water, even sugar.
KPC.
You can't. So it's like, okay, I understand what Leila was saying about government helping so that the people are not hurt so much. But again, there's options. But what did you say? The better option, not the only option. It's like, also what she said is like when the Safaricom shut down, most people want Safaricom. So it's like, how should the competition be the ones to make things better for the consumers? Because if the competition kind of pressures Safaricom to the point where, look at the 2 GB bundle on Airtel.
Yeah.
In Safaricom, you get 99 shillings, you get 1 GB. Airtel, you get 2 GBs for, and that actually made me think of getting an Airtel line. I'm like,
This
why not?
message was
Go
Right?
right ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. My only thing is,
Sir.
when you want to talk about competition and you want to talk about the competitors, let's agree on one thing.
Oh,
Safaricom
guys,
is
so
the
let's
biggest.
take a
No, wait.
quick
Safaricom is the quickest. Is the biggest company in Kenya. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
But which company advertises the most in Kenya? Which company markets the most in Kenya?
So guys,
Safaricom.
let me just add
Left,
to
right,
the
and center.
consumers. How do you guys think we should regulate Safaricom?
Wait first.
Hit us up on,
wait
uh,
first. Wait first.
hit
I
us up on,
honestly, I think about that Mama Boga who could not do biashara because Safaricom was down. She could not sell hamburgers.
But at the same time, it's so easy.
Wait, hold on.
Someone can
She
leap
could
on
not-
M-Pesa to Mama Mboga because Safaricom runs.
Yeah, but when
Okay,
with
time
Safaricom,
up,
it's
Time
not
out,
there.
time out.
time up. So, Lenana?
So as we're saying, yeah, as Leila, we had to cut you short for a bit. Good point. But for
not
our
good
listeners,
No,
let us know on Shamelessly Opinionated on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Hit us
Share
up
if
on
you
the
care.
comments. Let's continue this conversation on the comments.
Leila, what did
add us
Safaricom do
on
to you?
Instagram, Shamelessly Opinionated.